Elon Musk is doing this interview with Tucker Carlson over the weekend.
Yeah,
And
I want to hear this.
yeah,
I didn't know, I
and
didn't know he did an
he's
interview.
talking about assassination attempts. At least I think Tucker Carlson brought it up. Listen to what he had to say about this.
Which is like nobody's even bothering to try to kill Kamala because it's pointless. What do you achieve? Nothing.
No, it's totally
Just
right.
another puppet.
Exactly. That's
It's no point in killing.
deep and true, though.
Nobody's trying to kill Joe Biden.
It's
It would be
bless you.
pointless.
Totally.
All right, so most people that I talked to, and the first time I heard that, I thought it was kind of disgusting. There's nothing funny about an assassination attempt, in my opinion. I wasn't laughing when twice there were two attempts on Donald Trump's life, and in the first attempt, an innocent man lost his life. Multiple others were injured. It's bad for our country, no matter what you think about the president, the former president, the
For
current
sure.
president.
And it's good that nothing
And-
happened to Kamala.
right. Now, here's a situation where I think it's just awful to be joking about something like this. And if Tucker Carlson had any decency, he would stop that conversation. Say, "Well, listen, Elon, I don't think there's anything funny. We don't want any attempted assassinations on either candidate." Why are they laughing about that? And why
I think
do they
he's
think it's
making. I think
funny?
he's making a point. Like, there's a reason that there's no assassination attempts on Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. There's a reason.
I mean, even if that's true,
He thinks those attacks were
were crazy.
planned. He thinks there's a reason they went after Trump.
But
Because going after Trump is sending a huge message.
But there are people in this country that are lunatics, I think we could agree, and they will kill people just because of the color of their skin.
Yep.
All it takes is one crazy person. Do you think, I mean, this is your friend. That's why, and I know you don't speak for him. But do you think
I'm saying I understand what he was saying. I get it. I don't think it's
But do you think that's
making it play like
appropriate?
he's joking about assassination attempt. Like,
then why does he do that? Why are
'cause
they laughing about it?
He's not laughing. He's making a good point actually about that. He's saying there's a reason that no one's trying to go after Kamala or Joe.
I'm glad there
That's
have
the
been-
reason.
There were there were multiple assassination attempts on Barack Obama's life when he was president. Donald Trump is the one who
He
started
didn't say Barack Obama.
Right, but all I'm simply saying is we don't know publicly, and Elon Musk doesn't know, because the FBI, the Secret Service, they don't release all the information to the public. We don't know if and by the way, if we shouldn't know. I want to be clear on that. We don't know.
Yeah.
And for him to make that claim now publicly, we know why, because it was all out in the open. There were two attempts on Donald Trump's life, right?
Yeah.
We don't know. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. Elon Musk doesn't work for the Secret Service. He doesn't work for the FBI. And even if that was the case, that there were no attempts on Joe Biden's life, for example, I just find it to be repugnant, not funny, and disgusting behavior, even if he was trying to say what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's just. I've definitely heard people say worse things about the assassinations. I don't really think it's that crazy that he said that. It's not.
But I guess he has.
It's
a
like
huge
this
pro-
absurd, like, oh my god, I can't believe. Like, I'm not offended.
Well, Sean,
You know what I
here's
mean?
the
He's
deal.
not-
I'm not saying it's.
He's not
offensive.
wishing anything upon anyone.
I'm not saying that type of language is going to affect our behavior, you and me.
No, I'm saying in general, like, he's trying to make a point. He's like, well, it'd be pointless to do anything like that. Like, he's saying that the people that do it are under their agenda. That's what he's trying to say.
I just think that when you have a huge platform, it's not like somebody talking at the water cooler making a joke that might be appropriate or inappropriate, depending on what you think is appropriate. This is Elon Musk with an enormous platform.
Huge platform.
With Tucker Carlson. And I just think when you start laughing and saying, well, why hasn't anybody attempted an assassination on Kamala Harris? I just think that is inappropriate and it can incite violence. We'll agree to disagree on that. I just think when Donald Trump has attacks on...
I mean, trust me, you're not going to see an attempted assassination on her.
Okay, well...
You're not going to see that.
Okay, well, I don't know how you can say that for sure. I hope you're right. I hope that doesn't happen, but I don't know how you can say that with certainty. That's why she needs a lot of security.
Sure.
But when I remember back in the day when Trump was president and we heard him, again, attacking migrants, attacking brown people, these Mexicans, they're rapists and they're bad people, and I suppose some of them are good people. And then what happened? We had a crazed lunatic with an AR-15 and a manifesto who mentioned Donald Trump walk into a Walmart in Texas, El Paso, and kill a bunch of innocent brown people. Why? Because they were brown. And he put Donald Trump's name in his manifesto. And I just think that when you have, especially when you have a large platform, you also have a lot of responsibility. Now, I just do a radio show. I don't want to incite violence, and I never would want to do something like that. And if I ever did, I would immediately retract and apologize. And I never once, nobody despises Donald Trump more than me, maybe Melania Trump. That was a joke, Sean. But I don't think Barron would like that. But after the assassination, first thing I said was, this is bad for the country. Nobody should be donating it. I didn't hear one prominent Democrat in office make jokes about it. Now, I didn't hear it. If it happened out there, I will denounce it. I didn't hear one Democrat in office say, boy, I wish they missed, or I wish they didn't miss, because that would have been awful and inappropriate. But why is it when Paul Pelosi gets bludgeoned with a hammer, you know some of these people, a Matt Gaetz, a Ted Cruz, they joke about it and they come up with conspiracy theories. And then Donald Trump makes a joke about it. Boy, I guess that wall didn't work around Nancy Pelosi's house. You know, I just don't understand that. Joe Biden calls up Donald Trump. Are you okay? What do you need? Right? That's the appropriate thing to do. That's leadership. We shouldn't be joking about these things. There's nothing funny about an assassination attempt. There's certainly nothing funny about what happened to Paul Pelosi. Why can't, I think you would agree with me on that. Why can't these Republicans agree that there's the time and a place to make jokes and nothing is funny about this stuff?
I mean, I didn't hear anyone else make jokes. I mean, I don't even think Elon was trying to make a joke. I think he was making a valid point. It would literally be pointless to do anything like that because he's trying to say that it's all under the same agenda.
Well, if that was the point that he was trying to
the point
make,
he's trying to
then he
make.
didn't make it very well, and he's not a very good communicator. I think he's just laughing at the expense of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. And all right, we'll agree to disagree on that.
No, I mean, I know him, dude. I'm telling you, like it really wasn't that serious, dude.
Okay. Well, I think with someone with a huge platform, he needs to choose his words better. That's what I would say. I hope you're right. I hope that wasn't his intention.
No,
But he also
dude.
tweeted something on social media last week, and then he deleted it. So he took it down. And it was, again, insinuating and making a joke about an assassination attempt. I don't know. I just think that there's a time and a place, and I don't think there's anything funny about that, especially with the times we're living in.